This is an introduction to using the statistics calculator for normal distributions in general. So you find the normal distributions under the distributions menu, just hover over it and then click the button for normal. So the very first item. It gives you a bell curve that you can slide your input values as you like. There are different modes. You can do areas to the left, areas to the right, or areas between, or even inverse distributions. So a lot of different items you can use here. But if you're not using a standard normal distribution where your axis are z-scores, then you'd be using a normal distribution where your mean and standard deviation are something other than 0 and 1. And this allows for that as well. So in this problem, a particular fruit's weights are normally distributed with a mean of 443 grams and a standard deviation of 28 grams. If you pick one fruit at random, what's the probability that it will weigh between 350 grams and 448 grams? Okay, so we have this particular fruit. The mean weight is between 443 grams. Oh, the mean weight is 443 grams, and the standard deviation is 28 grams. So right there, we'll put those in and then hit update. And what will happen is you'll see the axis change to where it's centered about the mean, 443, and everything's marked off in terms of standard deviations that you input here. And at this point, now you'll notice these x values you can change around and give different inputs for those, and it will output your probability for you. Now, if we want the probability of a fruit weighing between 357 and 448 grams, then check the box for a between probability, so you have two inputs. The lower bound is 357, so you can slide to 357, but the thing is, that's sometimes difficult to get exactly to 357, which is why this is an input box, so you can just come down and type that in. All right, now the upper bound is 448. So I would also just recommend typing that in, and then press the calculate button, or you should just be able to press enter. Either way, it will readjust so that your point's directly on 448 here and 357 there. And the area between, which is what's shaded in blue, is 0.5698 when you round to 4 decimals. And that's how you do normal distributions.